You begin your life as a tiny egg, carefully deposited inside a caterpillar by your mother. You remain dormant, protected by a translucent membrane, as your host body unknowingly nourishes you. After a few days, you hatch into a soft, blind larva, emerging quietly into the dim warmth of your living sanctuary. Your early existence revolves around the insatiable need to grow. You latch onto the host's internal tissues, secreting specialized enzymes to digest its hemolymph, the nutritious fluid that fills its body cavity. Tiny spiracles, microscopic breathing pores on your soft, pale body keep you alive, drawing in just enough oxygen from tiny air pockets within your host's body. Days pass, and you molt repeatedly, each time growing larger, stronger, hungrier. Your host remains oblivious, continuing its daily routine unaware that it harbors you, an invisible intruder. Finally, when fully grown, you secrete enzymes to carefully weaken the host's outer skin, forming a precise exit point. Then you squeeze your plump, translucent body through the breach, emerging slowly into the open air for the very first time. Outside, the world is vast and dangerous. You quickly crawl along the leaf surface, seeking a safe hidden spot beneath a broad leaf or along a sturdy branch to begin your next transformation. You spin delicate threads of silk from specialized glands located at the end of your abdomen, meticulously weaving yourself a protective cocoon. Sheltered within the silken fortress, you enter a deep metamorphosis. For about 10 days, given an ambient temperature around 25 degrees Celsius, your body undergoes an incredible change. Wings take form, legs strengthen, and antennae extend gracefully. Just before your emergence, you feel your heart quicken as instincts awaken within your new form. Breaking through the silken cocoon at dusk, you carefully unfurl your delicate, translucent wings, pumping them full of fluid. The first rays of moonlight guide your hesitant movements as you prepare for flight. However, danger is immediate and relentless. Each raindrop threatens your fragile frame, their impact like heavy projectiles against your minuscule body. You duck quickly beneath the shelter of leaves, using their undersides as temporary refuge, avoiding the perilous bombardment from above. Finally, the night air feels calm enough for your first flight. Summoning every bit of courage, you push off from the leaf, your wings humming faintly as you rise. The cool air lifts you gently, and for the first time, you experience the exhilarating freedom of flight. Your journey has just begun. Now, your primary mission awaits: to locate a new host and continue the intricate cycle of your species. Having survived your first perilous night, you're now a full-fledged adult parasitoid wasp. Your slender, polished body glistens under the subtle glow of twilight, a perfect blend of beauty and efficiency. You have one singular, urgent purpose: to find suitable hosts for your future offspring. Your senses are acute, finely tuned to detect subtle chemical signals drifting in the air. Host caterpillars leave invisible trails of pheromones as they move about leaves and stems, trails you instinctively follow with uncanny precision. Each faint trace you detect heightens your excitement, signaling the prey is close. Though primarily active during dusk and dawn, when your host's defenses weaken, you occasionally stretch your foraging into moonlit hours, guided by chemical cues and gentle vibrations from host movements. Your antennae quiver as you hone in on the unmistakable scent of caterpillar frass, the telltale droppings that indicate fresh prey. Yet, you're not alone. Rival wasps from your species patrol similar hunting grounds. Instead of engaging in energy-draining physical confrontations, you employ subtle chemical warfare, laying down microscopic scent markers, chemical signposts, near valuable host locations. These pheromone markers act as a clear warning: territory claimed, move on. Other wasps, sensing these cues, typically avoid conflict, preserving precious energy and maximizing reproductive opportunities. In between your relentless searches, you pause briefly to replenish your energy. You hover gently over blossoms, carefully extracting nectar with your slender proboscis. Occasionally you seek out ripened fruit, sipping sparingly from drops of sugary juices. The sugary fluids restore your vigor, providing the crucial fuel needed for extended flights and precise host tracking. Despite your cautious movements, danger looms constantly. An unnoticed thread shimmers ahead, a spider's web strategically placed between branches. Your keen eyes spot it just in time, and you pivot swiftly, narrowly escaping entanglement. Other threats, such as agile bats or nocturnal birds, sweep silently through your hunting grounds. Each encounter is a reminder of your vulnerability, demanding constant vigilance and split-second reactions. As summer wanes and autumn approaches, your biological clock signals the urgency to lay your eggs. You meticulously select healthy, plump caterpillars, delivering precise injections with your slender ovipositor. Each egg you deposit represents a vital link to your species' continuity. As the season progresses, your life grows increasingly taxing, your fragile body weakening from constant effort. Yet your drive remains unyielding, pushing you to secure the survival of your offspring, ensuring your legacy endures into the coming spring. As autumn's chill deepens into winter, your mission nears completion. Having diligently secured the next generation by embedding your eggs within host caterpillars, your strength begins to wane. You no longer possess the vigor for prolonged flights or intense hunts. The cool air slows your movements, signaling your final days. Unlike your larvae, safely tucked away inside the host, insulated against the winter cold, you, the adult wasp, are not built to endure freezing conditions. Your delicate wings grow brittle. Your energy reserves depleted. You find refuge beneath the loose bark of an aging tree, or nestled within the protective crevices of a fallen log. Here, sheltered from harsh winds, you enter a state of torpor, a gentle temporary rest, though you sense clearly this will soon become eternal. Meanwhile, your offspring thrive silently inside their living hosts, which themselves have spun cocoons or burrowed beneath layers of leaves and soil. Your larvae, safe from the bitter cold, remain dormant through the harshest months. Their tiny hearts beat slowly, their metabolism at a near standstill. The host, still alive but weakened, provides essential warmth and nutrients through its own metabolism. A perfectly engineered system, allowing your progeny to survive winter's grip. With the arrival of spring, the warming sun triggers new life. The caterpillar hosts stir from dormancy, preparing to metamorphose into moths or butterflies. But your larvae awaken first, instinctively sensing the host's imminent transformation. Inside their living nursery, they feed voraciously, quickly consuming the essential nutrients stored within the host's tissues. In a dramatic, swift action, your larvae burst from their host's body, weaving delicate cocoons on the host's remains or nearby vegetation. This precise timing ensures maximum resource utilization, allowing your offspring to complete their growth and undergo metamorphosis without competition or interruption. In less than 2 weeks, the new generation emerges, fresh adult parasitoid wasps, equipped with powerful wings, delicate antennae, and razor-sharp instincts. As they spread their wings under the sunlight, each one embodies your legacy, carrying your genetic blueprint into the ecosystem. They scatter into the wind, driven by instincts identical to yours. Locate hosts, avoid dangers, and perpetuate the species. Though you never witness their emergence, your life's purpose is fulfilled. Through your relentless determination and precise instincts, you've successfully secured not just the survival of your lineage, but also contributed to a greater ecological balance. Your brief life, unnoticed by most, holds profound significance in nature's vast, interconnected web. Your fragile body decomposes slowly beneath the leaf litter, returning valuable nutrients to the earth. Nearby, fresh adult wasps take their first flight, unaware of your existence, yet entirely shaped by it. This quiet continuity, subtle yet powerful, is nature's testament to resilience and renewal. In the shadows of leaves and beneath the subtle hum of springtime growth, your offspring begin their journey. Life, as always, cycles onward, leaving behind only the silent whisper of your legacy, gently echoing through the boundless rhythm of nature itself.
Your species, like many parasitic wasps, provides critical ecosystem services. Biological pest control. By targeting caterpillars that would otherwise defoliate trees and crops, you keep herbivore populations in check. In a single season, your lineage may suppress thousands of leaf-eating larvae, sparing foliage across acres of forest and farmland. Pollination support. Though nectar feeding is secondary to host seeking, your visits to flowers inadvertently transfer pollen. You become a stealth pollinator, bridging gaps that bees or butterflies might miss at dusk. Food web integration. Your dead bodies, like that of your mother before you, feed scavengers, microbes, and soil invertebrates. The nutrients you lock away and then release upon death enrich the very substrate that nurtures the plant sustaining your next hosts. Despite your invaluable role, human activities threaten your continuity. Habitat loss, urban expansion, and monoculture. Agriculture reduced the diversity of wildflowers and the variety of caterpillar hosts. With fewer hospitable patches, your population's resilience declines. Pesticide exposure. Widespread insecticide use, especially broad-spectrum chemicals, can decimate both your larval and adult stages. Sublethal exposures disrupt your host-seeking behavior and impair reproduction. To ensure your lineage and the vital ecological services you provide. Continues. Humans must act. Plant native wildflowers. Gardeners and land managers can cultivate evening-blooming species such as Lobelia cardinalis, Monarda fistulosa, or night-scented Oenothera biennis. These nectar sources fuel your energy reserves at twilight. Adopt integrated pest management, IPM. Farmers and gardeners should prioritize targeted treatments, releasing companion beneficials, ladybugs, lacewings, predatory mites, and applying biopesticides, e.g., Bacillus thuringiensis, that selectively target pest caterpillars while sparing you. Preserve overwintering sites. Leave leaf litter, fallen logs, and unmulched garden corners undisturbed through winter. These microhabitats shelter your pupae in the soil or within host mummies, enabling your descendants to emerge come spring. Though you live for scarcely a month as an adult, your impact echoes far beyond your brief flight. You regulated populations of plant-eating larvae, keeping foliage green and photosynthesis humming. You served as a food source, alive or dead, for a spectrum of predators and decomposers. You adorned the dusk air with silent, purposeful forays that knit together the threads of pollination and pest control. And through each generation, you taught us an essential lesson, that even the smallest lives, hidden in the shadows of leaves, wield enormous power over the health of our shared world. Your story, etched in countless circular mummies and whispered among the flowers at twilight, urges humanity to recognize the wave of life carried on your translucent wings. Protect the night, cherish the unseen, and let the parasitic wasp's quiet heroism inspire our stewardship of nature's intricate, fragile tapestry.